It's heating up. The competition, and more importantly, the weather and the temperature.
Yes, it is a hot one. Welcome back to Brook Golf Course in Naugatuck, Connecticut. We're in the middle of a Hickory versus Modern match play event. These are holes 5 through 9. If you didn't watch part 1, holes 1 through 4, you'll want to do that before you watch this. Just a reminder, this was the home course of 1931 U.S. Open champ Billy Burke, who was the first to win with steel-shafted clubs. So this seemed like a perfect place to do a Hickory versus Modern match play. And speaking of that, we are all square through 4 holes. Now let's take a quick look again at what's in the bag, sponsored by Stewart and Jacoby. I'm using my primary Hickory set for this round with one exception. I'm using a Callaway Super Soft ball instead of my antique mesh pattern just to try to keep up with Cody's modern clubs, which are this set of Callaway Mavriks. And enough talk, let's get back into the action. Number 5 is a par 3, 140 yards. Starts with an elevated tee, and everything's downhill from there. So we got a good match here.
This is pretty, you know, see how great of a golfer I am that you beat me. You're pretty much close to beating me with, you know, 100-year-old clubs.
Well,
my clubs are from 2020. You got the distance, though.
It's a good tee shot for Cody.
A little left. It might be on.
I'm using the Croydon Spade Mashie here, which is my sand club. But it's 46 degrees aloft, and I can swing it pretty well. And it's turned into a pretty good club on par 3s like this.
That was right distance.
Yeah, right
That
distance.
put me pretty much pin high, but just off the green. Would have liked to have gotten a little closer there, but not too bad. Cody was smart here using his wedge off the fringe to get that closer. He had kind of a hump to get over there.
Yep. Get it.
Whoa!
And that was just a great putt. All right, pressure's on. Pressure is indeed on. Wasn't to be though. Cody goes one up. Now we go back across the street. Par 5, 478 yards on number 6, dogleg right. It's a pretty hole. Oh! Picked a good time to hit the driver well. Yeah, and Cody crushed that ball. It actually went into the 8th fairway. We'll see in a moment. Meanwhile, I barely made it off the tee here. I was having a lot of trouble with the driver the day before this round, and it carried over into this round too. So here, this was just a bad idea. Trying to use the 21-degree Jack White spoon off of some rough, and I mean, I don't hit that club well off the fairway. I don't know why I thought I was going to be able to hit it off the rough either.
That's not working.
So here's Cody in the fairway on number 8. Cody punched that back and went into a tree. Yeah, I couldn't see where it ended up.
Not sure where that went.
Meanwhile, I'm using the Tom Stewart Auto Hack Barth 2-iron again here. And that was my second best shot of the day.
That was a good ball.
So we got Cody's ball here under the tree. Didn't put a shot tracer on this one because you wouldn't have been able to see it anyway. But he basically hit a worm burner that rolled all the way up to the back of the green.
I think it ran to the other side.
Using the mashie here. Still yanking it left.
Bounce. Good bounce. The golf gods have blessed thee.
I'm doing everything I can to lose this match. Yep, I was. Here's my 6th shot just off the green. Needed to get it closer than that. Cody's still having a little trouble with the chips, but his putter was saving him.
Oh!
Meanwhile, my putter was sinking me.
Let it out. Let it all out.
This is it. I'm saying nothing.
No. I'm talking to myself here. Get the bad thoughts out.
That I give you that. That's,
No, I'm not taking that. I don't deserve that. These putts are terrible. All right, can you get that in 3? I think you can.
I'll try my best.
Cody didn't have much to wrap up here on this putt. And he goes 2 up into number 7. Which is a par 3, 169 yards, and I really got to get it together here. It's a must-win situation at this point. Yet Cody hits a great shot off the tee. Puts himself within about 25 feet, I think.
Great shot. All right, he's turning it on now, folks.
So now I really need a miracle.
Ooh, stay right.
Yeah, it wasn't going to happen.
I can't tell if you're in a bunker or not.
Instead, I found the
That's okay.
sand.
Feeling better about the bunker game.
Yeah, I said that I felt better about my sand game. Using the Croydon Spade Mashie here. And I got all of that one. Cool thing here, though, is there's a net to protect the houses back there behind the green, so I got saved by the net. Kept me in play. Meanwhile, Cody's just doing what he has to do. And I'm looking for another miracle. The first miracle. Not going to happen.
Come on. Come on. Oh!
So very unnecessary putts right at this point here. Cody's got less than 2 feet there for his par. Yes, victory seems unlikely.
To win the match for par. Well done, Cody. Well done.
You know, I'd like to thank my family and, you know, God for one. You know, I love you for, you know, and, you know, I just never thought I would make it this far. And I really hope Justin Thomas sees this and sponsors me to be on tour as well. You gotta remember, this is a hard course. People, you know, it's a small 9-holer, but it's very, there's not a lot of playroom in here.
Yeah.
You got a lot of hazards, you got a lot of trouble, you know, so you gotta hit it perfect or straight and to even get close to par. And as you saw in the first 4 or 5, you know, on the front 5 for us, that, yeah, it was the same thing.
Yeah, the rough was really thick today, and I think it's always thick. We've had a lot of rain lately, so it's lush. And I'm not making excuses. I played terrible, but you know, I had a good time.
We still have 2 more holes to play.
And we still have 2 more holes to play. We're going to show you 2 more. I just wanted to make sure we properly closed this match.
All right, so I'll show you the last 2 holes here. This is number 8, par 4, 381 yards. Cody and I decided to swap drivers. I was using my Hagen Splice neck Brassie from Louisville Golf and hitting it pretty well.
It was a good ball. You're in a good spot.
Yeah.
On the other hand, I'm using his Mavrik and not
That's
so
great.
good. Definitely overswung that.
That felt weird.
Yeah, probably because it's so much lighter.
A couple thoughts on the match play. Thought it was really cool to be able to do Hickory versus Modern match play here with the Billy Burke connection. Him being the first person to win a U.S. Open using steel shaft clubs, and this being Cody's home course. Cody plays Hickories just as much as he plays Moderns. Doesn't have any trouble going back and forth. You know, I've said before that I haven't played my Moderns in 2 years, and it's partly because I just can't get back into the groove with them as easy as Cody can, being able to switch back and forth. But I'm also I'm having more fun playing with Hickories, even when I'm losing to somebody playing with their modern clubs.
Nice chip. Great chip.
All right, number 9, coming home. Par 4, 300 yards. I really like this hole. Haven't played it very well in the 2 times here, but it looks good to my eye. And one of these days I'll play it right. That drive ended up popping up onto the left side there under the tree. There's a hill on the right side of the fairway that you're going to see here in a moment that I think is kind of an interesting feature of this hole.
Oh.
It's kind of an intermediate cut of rough here. I think both times I played here I've been up on that hill with that same shot.
It's all right.
Can work with that.
No bad shot there from Cody. I'll get back into the music part. So, yeah, I haven't really mentioned it at all. I don't think I've mentioned it once. Really haven't needed to. But, yeah, I was a musician back in the early 2000s. Still sort of am. I play music every once in a while. Cody's in an active band right now, Pazan. So, you know, golf and music, two things that Cody and I have in common. And I'll have some links in the description for you to check out more of Cody's music and my music if you're interested.
Oh. If only that had happened 4 holes ago when I needed it to not go in.
Right there!
Finish it out. All right.
Good round, sir.
I really appreciate you watching. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll be doing more of these Hickory versus Modern match plays in the future. I'll be back next week with another course vlog. In the meantime, check out my other 2 9-hole course vlogs. The first is at Eagle Springs in the upper right, and then my round at Roseland post-1900 gutty golf in the lower right. As always, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe.